Test. Test. I think I'm live. Yeah, I'm live, so I can start. Wait, no, not live on YouTube. Just waiting for save feeds. I'm confused. OBS seems fine. OBS seems fine. Wait, what? Why is it not starting? Huh? I'm confused. So it works on. It works on. What's it called? On Twitch. Oh, it seems to be live now. Is it? Yeah, it's live now, so I can start. Oh yeah, I'm back here because I need to go back to talking to the Hardy Boys. I believe. Speak to the assault victim. Confront the Hardy Boys with what she said. Huh? What's that? The hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Oh, look out the window. There's a
yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
Bronze key?
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone hid the key in the bush. I need you guys to go hand the key to. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table. To you, the key.
Thank you.
Brass. Workshop spare is etched into
Workshop
its bow.
spare.
The old man closes the window. And
Workshop
sits back down
spare.
in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh, nice.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden
Well,
it there before this room became.
Wonder
obvious.
what door was it
Could
open?
open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare.
It's worth a try.
I'll try afterwards, I guess. Wait, let me save here.
It's you again. What is it?
Says she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
This is a diversion. Stay on
Crazy?
track.
What are you talking about? She was very
She
lucid.
wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
Ah,
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy! Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
This tape.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. Then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters.
Well, how do we know
It
it's
might
the
be
actual
nice to
guy?
listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Where can I listen to this?
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you've bugged them? How?
We have machines. We're in logistics.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that. Yeah. Try not to whack off to it.
Don't
Okay.
forget your tape, lawman. Compliments
take
to
it.
Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah?
What's on the
What's on
tape?
it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for then?
Well,
Fix, T.
I guess I'll listen
They
to it.
don't care about getting the truth.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now,
You do that.
Okay. Let me try opening this door now.
you see a heavy... It could be connected to the
Try
bar
the
door.
key.
The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Pinball. Pinball. Another pinball.
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit.
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played it?
A little.
Well, let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden...
It's almost
lettering
9 p.m., so I need to go to the smoker
There's a
soon.
small column of text underneath. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
There. Coin?
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they
Uh,
only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
kind of
The
guy
kind
was
of
he?
A guy who uses the word savage.
Oh, racist.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall. He also hit his wife.
Oh,
Kids. Other people's kids too. But you seem to be having fun.
well,
Your game is definitely improving. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the
Aim for
top.
the narrow
Maneuvering
passage.
a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. An ampoule? The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Reaction speed. Do I have anything that increases my reaction speed? I don't.
How?
Ah!
The last goat plummets into the
Failed.
floor with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing.
Well, I can play again if I get more
These
reaction speed, I
mesmerizing
guess.
Machines. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights
That's what they
Some
are.
kind of inane pinball theme.
Diora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era.
You can't fire them up.
What a dumb
Okay.
name. Royalist
What happened to
Pinball.
the game?
If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now. Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi?
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
Kimball?
aka The Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations. Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman. No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy. Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Oh.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15
That time
years?
is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball. It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The lattice smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance,
88.
10th July, 88.
Last maintenance was in
That it
88.
does. I say, let's brave it. At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital.
It
Well,
appears this
okay.
whole enthusiasm is sarcastic. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. A small steel plaque reads, Halter 800. Halter.
Seems like a small freight elevator for
Yeah, let's go. An office? Looks like it's been used recently. Oh, there is a broom at the top.
So this
Wait.
is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Pinball
Looks like it.
workshop.
I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel?
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection. If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Oh. Box?
You clearly see
Footprints.
footprints in the downy carpet of dust.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been there within the last week or
3
so.
weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Does
It
this
means
mean
someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classius' room, in the recent weeks.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole.
custom made?
Logos. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
The size looks about the same, actually. They are not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. Between that and that. No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me.
Everything around you is quiet.
Oh, open this. Better money. Code. Empathy, hand-eye coordination. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles
Wait,
lying around everywhere.
someone was peeping?
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural.
You open from
is
this
the barred
side.
door you tried to kick in before.
Lightly punch?
The door shudders a bit, as though it were laughing at you.
And bar the door. Wait, what's on the other
Unless we
side?
veered off into a folded M dimension.
Folded M. Bent metal. Broken glass. You are the destroyer. The
Destroyer.
bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, I rip shit apart. Hey, we opened the door.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking
They
part in
gave
a
me a
murder.
recording.
It sounds like the boys would have preferred my saying it did happen. What does that recording say?
We are in the process of listening to it.
She
Oh,
nods.
it's already 9:35. I need to go. I need to go to the smoker guy. Wait. No. Go down. Go down. I'm late. I think I can go in from here. Oh, he is here.
Gendarmerie. You found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Oh. Really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard.
Besides, I've got to run.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Give you the Sunday friend, okay?
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Why is he always leaving?
Who knows, detective? It's different, of course.
Something mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
Very mysterious.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview.
Save. So, there are a lot of things I can unlock. So, white morning. I'm not sure. Anti-object task force. Like this one might be used. Maybe. Well, go in. Oh, plus one drama. Clothes. Your clothes. Who this?
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the... I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Let me... Where you got this beautiful silk robe from?
We got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Whoa, he did?
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Start from the beginning.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher said.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Well, what is I got an achievement? Goodest of the good cops that really get Kim to trust you. Oh. Who were
I
they?
couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were
I
there?
couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human. I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Well, we know there was one woman.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity? Well, he's not gonna know
Well,
the ethnicity.
that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It
What?
was oddly quiet. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
That seems
I'm
strange.
afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So you didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What's an official like you doing in
The
Martinez?
coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
What are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just...
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer. Martinez? No. Rivachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Yeah, moralist sounds incredibly boring. Which one must be governed by Russians? Democracy is meaningless. Every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Yeah, everything else is super extreme.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Okay.
Whatever you
Nothing
wish,
else.
officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But how did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. I'm just enjoying the view.
What view?
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment. Waves crashing in the distance. The sound of sea below the window.
You hear the waves?
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have, but the million real view stays. You can't take that away. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since. It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. I'm all ears, officer.
Okay.
A moment, officer.
That's
Do
everything.
you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomacy.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
I don't think there's anything. Oh.
Of course.
I don't think there's anything else I need to ask. So I need to listen to the tape. He's going back. And I also need to talk to the barman or manager, I guess.
Can I help you?
So, another thing.
Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got into the back room?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here.
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines?
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
There was
No,
one.
I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make off one.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed
So you know of the curse.
Everyone knows of it.
The whirling is listed on the intercom outside.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Once?
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work? For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost... Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area. Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation. maybe even
That man. Armor pieces. Okay.
luck has got nothing to do with it.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment,
there's a peephole.
what wall?
There's in the secret black room.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know.
The color has drained from his face.
Absolutely not.
Well, he's definitely not lying.
Sir, he was only asking a question.
Yes, I absolutely will. Thank you. I'll patch it up personally.
Uh,
Was there something else? Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. Yeah, neither do I. Thank you for telling me, I guess.
Sounds like she has money tucked away somewhere. Enough to be a stable paying guest.
Yes?
Okay. Now I guess I go listen to the tape. Wait, what? He's going?
The compact tape player is the machine was made in Revachol by a company called Elysium. There's no fixing this one.
Well, what now?
Let's find a new player. A boombox.
Also, I can go get the shoes now. Right. Because I need to do that for one of the missions. Do that while Kim is not here.
The bear's eyes are still. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside.
On the right
it's
boot.
not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the
Pull on the left boot.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening.
Just his sitting position first.
He's too heavy to move by yourself. A great mass
Okay.
of
Try to twist the boots off by
This is
one.
the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off with nasty slices of polymer sock.
Big stuff of the
To eat
damage.
not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Okay. Well, I know the Kim is gonna tell me. I'm pretty sure Kim is gonna tell me that he knows I stole the boots, but whatever. I had to do it for the mission. That's what I'm telling myself.
This industrial gas-powered stove, getting the quartz residue out of these boots is going to require patience.
Like the
And
cleaning
there is
supplies?
a variety of soaps and bleaches. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now. The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Like how the cookware.
A commercial pot draws you. The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots.
Beautiful.
A two-course dinner of rotten flesh and hardened ceramic. The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too, just like beef stew. That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam dense with the smell of strange, a pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar.
I can actually wear them? But then he'll know. Then he'll know I got the boots. I mean, he'll already know, but it is what it is. Boots. Oh yeah, getting the boots. So also need to wash myself. That is another task I have.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world. That soap scum smell. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. The water line recedes as you stand. You are cold now.
Nice.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For if it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because unlike Guillaume Le Million, there is a vast ocean of time between right now
and
the expression. You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've... Not really. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Wait. I can fix the thing. I have two thing cutters.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
I need to put points into interfacing.
With the expression.
I do that. I don't even have points. I have 1 point. Interfacing. Where is it? No, you know what? I don't think it's important. Should I just sleep now?
The bed is still cold.
And I have to go to the canal tomorrow morning.
Blowing in from the broken window.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming.
That's loud.
Carrying you away. But you can't go. You're not cooperating. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
Oh, yes. That'll...
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking.
Oh, baby boy. You're all...
Maybe if you know, like, took a lot of drugs before you go to sleep. Maybe if you cracked the damn thing, then you'd feel satisfied and tired.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can.
7:30. Need to go. So what if I wear the boots now? Composure.
You look down at the white ceramic sabatons. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. As the plates reorient, the hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and
Yeah, I
light,
want the full
adds
set.
a glow to your cheeks. It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties.
Oh.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Okay. Good. Analyze it.
Yes?
Aren't we going to talk about the boots I'm wearing?
Okay. Let's talk about it. You stole the boots. Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity and timing. It was a joke, sadly. There's nothing I can do about your delinquency. What's done is done. Let's get back to police work.
Okay.
No response. He's having trouble processing it. A moment passes. The lieutenant...
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence.
Yes, but containers contain. He simply nods.
What do you want to know? Good.
I don't think I need to know anything from him. I'm going past the canal then.
A rusting control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. The water lock starts moving.
All right, we can go to the coast now.
What's on this side? I never even found a map. Wait, there's no map, right? Acquire a copy of the city map. Never found a map. Meds. No entry. This place is big. Another tape. A lot of empty space around here. So I don't really know where to go. Oh. Postcard. Oh, not. So there's this +1 inland empire. What does it do? There is no one around here. The place is completely empty.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Trousers. My inventory is almost full. Quick travel? Fisherman shot. Wait, quick travel? How do I quick travel though? Did the game ever tell me how to quick travel? This is the first time I see the option. But maybe if I had a map, maybe I could quick travel between places, but I haven't found one yet. Oh, okay, there are a few people here now.
Yes?
Oh, no.
Hi, officer.
Lillian.
Anything I can help you with? A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
Looking for some.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Missing cryptozoologist?
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Ah, like snowmen.
What?
Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. But
Okay.
how can I assist you then, officer?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids.
Not enough to make a
Picnics.
living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting.
Wood.
Just interesting, I
Pieces of
guess.
glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general.
All right. Major
Oh.
choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Drugs. Okay. Maybe I'll ask about human
Well,
bodies.
you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
So, do you know how to use
Not
it?
really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
It's a regular mass-produced sword. Like, from time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time. Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Okay.
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
It's hard to say if it's a joke.
Come. To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with... Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him.
Oh, hello,
mourned for an
Fraser.
appropriate amount of time and went on.
Also, didn't see the comment.
Life
I'm
didn't
sorry.
really
That was
change
like
that
5
much for
minutes
me,
ago.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast. -6. So I think that's your skiff.
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Oh? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
So, okay, I can now ask her. Kim's presence makes it awkward. It's -1 as well. Okay, guess I'll have to do it when Kim is not here. Oh, boots. Like I have too many clothes. I need to get rid of some of them. How do I do that? Can I throw them away? Or maybe when I reach the limit, the number of spaces will increase. So about the signatures, I can fake the signatures, right? That's what Kim said. What are you doing here? Healing.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's this? What's the thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Looks soft.
Yes. Very soft. Isn't he soft? It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it?
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. Bye!
So take the stuffed bird to guard the... Okay. Next, do we talk to the kids or the old lady here?
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran.
Welcome to the fishing village.
Then how does she know you're here?
If you can't see, then how did you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear. Come, come. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here
Huh?
was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of ill omen?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound. Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Not much. There's the abandoned church. Some things just don't fly, officer.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accident. Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans?
I'm not.
If you want a development, used to be a supply depot. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Okay.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Okay. Well, is this the room? Oh.
Anti-object task force. Behold, the anti-object
+1
task
train
force has
threshold.
assembled.
All physics
God's
learning
avenging
caps raised by
angel,
1.
Arrayed against the lower emanations of the darkened.
I also get lifesteal, basically.
The door has seen better.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfaction.
Okay.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small
Time to shave?
mirror. A straight razor soaks inside, like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman. The sharp blade chafes against your skin. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so.
Was shaving the
A
right
feeling
call,
of
though?
freshness. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean shave.
Ah, it looks so weird now. He looks so weird.
Persistent swelling. You almost look like a professional.
Especially with that smile. Okay, yeah, I think I preferred his look before shaving.
On the table, an old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it.
Okay.
The expression fixed to your clean shaven
Ah,
face.
electrochemistry impossible.
You're still not
18. Just 3%. I have something that increases my electrochemistry, I think. +1. Oh no, that was also +1. So it doesn't really change anything.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
17.
Reflection in it. It's like
Ooh,
something
I actually
slips.
succeeded.
A nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that.
Wait, he looks so sad
The
now.
running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
He looks so sad.
An old mirror hangs on.
Well, let me put my clothes, my other clothes. And then fire. What was that? More clothes. So now it's full. My inventory is full, but I unlocked new slots. It's fine.
The bed is comforting.
No time to rest.
Yes?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what,
What?
to say. Perhaps I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. This sort of seemed either way.
What?
Good on you.
He's saying it sucks. Well, I think I'm actually ending the stream here. I feel like I've made enough progress and I have some other things to do afterwards, so probably a good time. But I don't know how big the coast is, but I assume there's quite a lot more that I need to explore around here, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow probably. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys again for watching. See you maybe in the next stream. Bye.